Yeah, this is actually also an interesting stat because the fact that Real Madrid have actually managed to produce like, this huge number of Ballon d'Or winners since the start of the early 2000s into the modern era is quite impressive because if you look back, they had Cristiano Ronaldo, then they had Benzema who also won, then they had Luka Modric who also won the Ballon d'Or, and then they had Ronaldo, the Brazilian one, um, R9, and then they had Luis Figo and Fabio Cannavaro as well, who also won in 2006. Um, so yeah, it's quite strange. There are still people who still believe that Vini was robbed um, from winning a Ballon d'Or in the last edition of the award ceremony. But personally, I think there is sort of like a shift taking place in football right now. And that's not to say that no, there's no player in Real Madrid's current squad who can actually still win it. Um, I mean, they still have Mbappe, they still have Bellingham as well. So yeah, if it's most likely, if I have to put my money down on it, it would most likely be won by Jude or Killian. Um, yeah, those are the two likely names that could possibly win it. It's still interesting to find this information where this is the first time in 25 years that Real Madrid have not had a single Ballon d'Or winner in the squad. Going into the next decade, obviously, and that could change because you never know. That's one thing about football. You never know where the next big talents might pop up from. Um, and also the current talent too as well, because it depends on the players too. Because one player might not necessarily have a good season now, but then next season might also be a different season where they pick up from and then go on to put on that Ballon d'Or type performance. We saw with Dembele, where obviously in Barca things didn't work out, and then he moved to PSG, and then he just exploded under Luis Enrique. So who's not to say that that could also happen to a Jude or to a Kylian Mbappe in the next couple of seasons? So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily write off Real Madrid in terms of like not being able to produce Ballon d'Or winners. It is possible that one might actually come out soon, but it's just for now the other teams get to have the bragging rights of having Ballon d'Or winners in their squad.